ShinRobjira.
74 Goji will be standing at slightly over 6 inches tall, not by much. This is the exact same figure we got in 2003 and in the memorial box, just with different paint, and for whatever reason he's taller, I'm not going to obsess over it. With that being said, give me that tag. And it's quite a lovely tag indeed. We have the Man of the Hour, Godzilla 2024, Gojira 1974, Godzilla 1974. Back of the tag will showcase Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla, Godzilla Store exclusive movie monster series. And the side of the tag will be shaped out to Godzilla's dorsal fins. And since this is a Godzilla Store exclusive, I need to buy $100 worth of Bionicle. Hell yeah. Look at that adorable little glare. Am I supposed to be afraid of him or want to hug him? I guess if I saw this guy out in real life, I'd probably give him a hug if it was just a dude in a suit. So up first, Godzilla's got some teeth. And as far as my 2003 copy goes, this guy's grill is much more on the neater side. Yep, that tongue will be painted. Holy hell. How did they do that? Godzilla's eyes are going to be big, angy, and adorable, and my left eye has double pupil syndrome. What is that? Lovely, lovely detailing going on with this gent. Look at that adorable little pushed up nose. Fantastic sense of detailing going on up here. Even on the bottom of his chin, which yes, is present on the 03 version. Don't worry, we'll get into that. From under the cork tree chin, we're going to get a lot of that classic tree bark-esque looking details for Godzilla's skin, and I'm pretty sure there's a faint streak of paint going on here a little bit. It's like, I can kind of see it, but I also kind of can't. It's weird. Look at all that detail, and look at one of the major changes from the original figure. White toenails on both sides, oh yes. And the same thing's gonna be going on with the claws. That's basically the gist of the updated paint job on this guy. Granted, I can't tell if there's a highlight on his titties or on his knees, but I would definitely say if I had to choose between the possibility of both, there might be a highlight there. Look at how the suit bunches up in Godzilla's crotch region. Looks like he's got a dong bulge. And for the most part, as far as the body, the skin overall goes, it's going to look exactly the same. This is very much one of those movie monster series figures that didn't need an updated sculpt or mold or anything like that. Because the detail, it's everywhere. And to be completely honest, they got it right in 2003. And now, shifting focal dorsal, nice and lovingly painted silver, bringing forth all of those crazy details aplenty. And unlike the original figure, the tops of the dorsal fins are actually going to be painted. Very, very nice. The loving sense of detail is just going to follow throughout the entirety of his back moving into his tail. Detail, on point. Silver paint, on point. Love it, love it, love it. The final two aren't painted. Now, I'm not sure if that's suit accurate or not, because Shingeki Goji's tail, it stopped like about midway through, so maybe. Although, Megalo Goji, his tail was fully painted, but 75's tail over here wasn't fully painted all the way to the tip. In fact, it actually stops in the exact same place. Ironic and fitting, since they're essentially the exact same mold with different heads. They're even the same height, just with different heads. Simplistic, but lovely. Paint and detail, while simplistic and seen before, it gets the job done. Again, this is very much one of those Godzilla figures that really didn't need an updated sculpt because Bandai just got it right the first time. And honestly, this is long overdue for the 74 figure. I mean, he's easily one of the best designs in the Showa era. He's got one of the best movies in the Showa era, I do say. And it's been over 20 years this year since he was originally released, so good job. Solid stars for paint and details. Now, size comparisons. 73, 74, 75. Godzilla Collection 74 tin can and Diamond Select Vinyl Bank 74 tin can. Try and say that 5 times fast. Bandai America 74 tin can and Flying Version 74 tin can from the Movie Monster series. A whole lot of 74 stuff. Tin can 75, 1975, plush articulation. We're gonna get a syllable right up here at the head, a full syllable at the shoulder, another grammatical word that sounds like swivel, yet another swivel at the legs. Yes, that's right, plural, plural. We got Goji head. which means no Goji tail. Solid star in terms of articulation. Kudos for not glue sealing the head. And now for the great comparison. No, I'm not entirely certain why the new version is a bit taller, or why his mouth seems to be open just like the original but in a different position. But for the most part, it's the same. It might just be how the figure was removed from the mold. Maybe they redid the head. Because now that I'm looking at them from the front, the mouths do seem to be in different positions. Look at how messy the 2003 version's teeth were compared to this. Nice grill. Dorsal fins on the two figures are going to appear mostly, if not entirely the same, save for paint. Their dorsal fin plugs start and end in the exact same place. And when you look at them side by side, you can tell this is the older one, this is the newer one. And if you couldn't tell, now you can. You're welcome. I'm really starting to question my sanity about this strip of skin over here. Does it have a light application or doesn't it? But yeah, the toe and claw paint on the original figure, it was a bit on the muddier side, as were the highlights, although my copy looks like he only has one knee highlighted. This one looks barely if that. He's still got the little crotchal bulge like the new guy does. They both still have the titty strip, and even if the heads are slightly different, they're both adorable. Just the damn size difference. Why? How? When? I won't get into it, but it is really nice to have a new 74 to go alongside the original. God, just look at this tag. Good times. Is there anything on the inside? Oh yeah, there we go. Remember when the inside of the tags were ads for figures coming soon or were already out? Ah, those prices. My god, King Ghidorah used to be 2,000 yen. Leave me alone, I'm nostalgia-ing. Yeah, look at that. Back when it was a sticker, and back when tags actually opened up this way instead of opening up this way. Huh. Weird. The boys are all here. Oh. You're gonna get a solid star just for existing because I love you so much. So with the presence of a 1974 reissue, which I forgot to show that. Here's how you can tell this is actually a reissue instead of a remold or a re-whatever. Trademark and copyright 1974, Toho Company Ltd, Godzilla 1974, Bandai 2003 made in China, numbers. And the exact same thing is going to be present on the original. 16146, Bandai 2003. But why the hell is he a little bit taller? Never mind, we're done with that. I've been ShinRobjira. Do so hope you all enjoyed. And when next we meet, I will be talking about the Bandai Premium Limited Movie Monster Series Shin Godzilla Orthochromatic Morphological Change Set. Oh, seriously, Bandai, we're getting the rest of the show of Godzillas, right? And I do mean all of them, including my boy.